cents. Warner Brothers' Suicide Squad has fallen something like 67.3% in its second week, which is a huge fall. And it probably won't finish its box office run beyond 500 million. It might pass it, but not by a lot. And this has got to be seen as disappointing to Warner Brothers, because Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice did exactly the same thing, in that it started out, it opened really strong to finish relatively weak at, I want to say $850 million, give or take. Some people think Geoff Johns from DC Comics, as the head of DC Films, is going to solve this problem that Warner Brothers is having producing and marketing DC films. And I don't think that's going to happen. Reason being, I think the problem with Warner Brothers is less on the production side. Well, there are problems there, actually. Let's be real. There are problems on the production side. But I think their greatest issues are actually in terms of autonomy, in that if you look at Marvel Studios, as far as I know, it's run by Kevin Feige, who I believe reports to Alan Horn. But as far as I understand it, Kevin Feige is left on his own to plan out, to work out what Marvel Studios' roadmap is going to be. And Disney doesn't seem to micromanage what Kevin Feige does. Now, keep in mind that Kevin Feige has produced only successes. They vary in terms of how much they earn, but Marvel Studios has not produced a flop in, I want to say, 13 movies, which is a tremendous record. So why mess with the goose that lays the golden egg, Disney is probably thinking. So they leave Kevin Feige alone to let him do what he does best, which is to make successful superhero-based films. DC has never had one individual at the helm to do that. So Geoff Johns is supposedly going to be that person. But the issue is less of someone at the helm than DC films, movies have a singular voice. As I just mentioned, for Marvel Studios, that voice is Kevin Feige. Whether it works or it doesn't work, it's all on Kevin Feige. DC Films doesn't have that individual. And I'm not sure if Geoff Johns is that individual, as opposed to just being someone in the someone in the Warner Brothers hierarchy who just happens to head DC Films, who has to answer to someone above him, and he can't do what he wants to do. I get the feeling that's what's actually going on, to be totally honest. And if that is what's going on, then Geoff Johns is not going to save DC Films, nor Warner Brothers. In fact, he may slow the descent, but I honestly think that the only way that Warner Brothers and DC Films are going to get out from under the mess they're currently in is to simply have new management. That means Kevin Tsujihara and so on have to go. And I think that's going to happen at some point. But for now, they're just shuffling deck chairs on a Titanic. And Geoff Johns is just the latest person in the captain's seat. It's not going to amount to much, I think.